Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9th edition of the Midnight Run. I am your host Grace Matthews, and to my left is my co-host partner Ethan Hunter, and tonight we give you coverage on Casey Anthony's Costa Rican Hideaway plans. Now more with Ethan.
According to RadarOnline.com, Casey Anthony desires to depart from Florida as soon as legally possible, and is targeting a move to the Central American utopia of Costa Rica. Anthony has been hiding in Florida since she was exonerated of murdering her 2-year-old daughter Kaylee. However, she has recently been making forays back out into the public, almost unrecognizable due to the amount of weight she has put on. Furthermore, Anthony is on probation for 1 year after pleading guilty to writing bad checks. In addition to that, she is required to live in Florida. Nevertheless, once Casey's probation expires later this summer, she plans on leaving the Sunshine State for Costa Rica.
A source close to the situation tells RadarOnline that Casey is counting the days until her probation ends, along with researching countries that she could move to, and Costa Rica is at the top of her list because she wants to live in a warm tropical setting, and the cost of living is extremely low over there and distance away from Florida. Besides that, Costa Rica is a draw to her because Americans are well received by the local, and she feels this is the best place to start a new life. However, Anthony's legal scuffles are far from over. After all, she is still being sued by Zenadia Gonzales for defamation after Casey stated that a woman with that name kidnapped Kaylee.
Anthony is scheduled to appear for civil trial that begins January 2013, where she will be called up to the witness stand. However, according to reports, Casey Anthony is irritated that she has to testify at the upcoming trial. However, Zenadia's lawyer John Dill stated to RadarOnline that she brought this on herself and it's time for her to face the music. In addition to that, he does care that she has to testify on the stand. Back to Casey. The insider tells RadarOnline.com, Casey just doesn't feel safe in Florida, and she thinks that moving to a new country is her best opportunity for moving forward with her life without being endlessly reminded of her daughter's death, and that Casey has always maintained that Kaylee was not murdered but rather she accidentally died.
In final analysis, I feel that despite the fact that Casey wants to put this all behind her, that she needs to focus on this case coming up instead of disclosing where her relocation spot's going to be. For the fact, if this does not go her, instead of sipping margaritas at the beach, she could be in the pen fighting for her virginity or worse. Plus, what do the haters and supporters of Casey think of the latest on her?
This concludes tonight's broadcast. So please tune for the next edition of the Midnight Run. And always, if you want to weigh in on the topic at hand, please comment below.